on, guys? JD from New York here, and obviously, no hoodie, no hat. I just got out of work, you can see. I usually bring you the Monday Night Raw review on Tuesday morning when I wake up, because I'm usually off from work Monday and Tuesday, but I got stuck at work this week and next Tuesday. So you're going to be getting it come the nighttime. So if you guys bear with me, you'll be getting the Monday Night Raw review, but it's going to be a little late. So anyway, let's get right into it. Monday Night Raw was the go-home show for WrestleMania 29. It took place from Washington, D.C. last night, April Fool's Day, and boy, the WWE has fucking fooled us all. You know, everybody's excited for WrestleMania, but I sit here with disappointment, a feeling of disappointment. This did not feel like a go-home show for WrestleMania, and I'm going to tell you the one reason why the WWE failed this WrestleMania season, and I've been saying it for months. Monday Night Raw is 3 hours. It completely dragged everything out for WrestleMania season. You know, I'm tired of repeating myself over and over again. I feel like all the commentaries I do about WWE are just complaining. But it's true. Monday Night Raw is 3 hours. It dragged everything down. Everything feels uninspired. There's too much filler. There's no direction. You're hearing all these reports about WWE Creative. There's a huge turnover in WWE Creative. The structure of WWE Creative is different. They fired Eric Pankowski. He made these horrible decisions like booking The Undertaker's opponent in a fatal four-way match to see who fights him at WrestleMania. He's the one who brought up Fandango versus Chris Jericho. There was no direction for Chris Jericho during WrestleMania. The WWE is in fucking shambles right now. You know, obviously we're all going to be excited for WrestleMania because deep down we're all WWE fans. We're all wrestling fans. But if you guys can honestly sit there and watch my videos and look me in the face and tell me you're excited about WrestleMania season, you're obviously not watching the same program that I've been watching. And most of the time, and this is the first time I'm going to be honest with you guys about this, never in my life have I turned away from Monday Night Raw during WrestleMania season. This season, I could have cared less about anything about Monday Night Raw. Most of the times, I shut it off early, I put the goddamn thing on mute, to fucking surf the net or work on YouTube, turn on my PlayStation. I played Call of Duty instead of watching Monday Night Raw during WrestleMania season. The time when WWE steps up to the plate and is at their very best. They're not at their best. They're probably at their all-time worst right now. They had a star-studded show. Triple H, Brock Lesnar, The Undertaker, The Rock, John Cena. They even brought back Shawn Michaels to add a little bit of intrigue to the HBK versus Brock Lesnar match at WrestleMania. He's not needed. Yeah, well, so it's great to see HBK. He's great in the ring. I love hearing him talking on the mic in the ring. You know, he always adds to a storyline or angle, but too little, too late, WWE. This is, I mean, you're 1 week away. The go-home show, you bring back Shawn Michaels when you could have booked him for the entire Road to WrestleMania? Come on, man. That's not what you're doing. It's not what's supposed to be done. It's pointless. And that's the one reason why WWE has failed this WrestleMania season. 3 hours. Now there's reports about WWE going back to 2 hours during SummerSlam, or after SummerSlam. That SummerSlam couldn't come fast enough. And I'm telling you right now, the way WWE has booked their shows during WrestleMania season, I can't wait for WrestleMania to be over. I need new storylines, new angles, new feuds. I'm tired of this bullshit. John Cena started off the show last night talking about, you know, he's going to defeat The Rock, this and that. He got serious 1 minute, cheesy the next minute, and then back to serious again. The crowd starts chanting, boring. Yeah. When John Cena is cheesy, he's boring. I want to see John Cena in a serious role. You're fighting The Rock in the biggest match of your life, and you're fucking cracking jokes? This is for the WWE Championship. You're cracking jokes? Meanwhile, the way Cena delivered the promo looked like a heel Cena. Looked like Cena was full-blown heel. And there's reports right now that WWE Creative, I don't know who in Creative came up with this idea, but they really need to have it happen. There's discussions about John Cena turning full-fledged heel at WrestleMania. About John Cena being revealed as the Shield's leader, with the Shield screwing The Rock and securing the WWE Championship for John Cena at WrestleMania. If you want to turn around everything that happened during this WrestleMania season, if you want to turn around all the bad that we've seen, all the uninspired bullshit, book John Cena to turn heel at WrestleMania, make the Shield bigger than they will ever be. John Cena, the leader of the Shield. wins the WWE Championship, turns his back on the WWE Universe, and spits in The Rock's face at WrestleMania 29. That's the way I book it. You want intrigue? You want mind-blowing material? You want chaos? You want to shake things up in the WWE? That's the way to do it. Make it happen. Then you got Shawn Michaels coming out saying that, you know, at first I thought he was going to say he doesn't want his best friend to get injured again by Brock Lesnar. You know, The Undertaker retired Shawn Michaels, but he did it respectfully. Brock Lesnar is looking to retire you, but he doesn't have any respect for anybody. He's going to destroy everything in his path, and he doesn't care about anything. He only cares about himself, which is true. Which is true. But HBK was there to solely give his support to Triple H and say that he's going to be in the corner of Triple H at WrestleMania. Now, there's also rumors of Batista getting involved at WrestleMania. I read reports or the dirt sheets that I'm signed up to saying that there's going to be a former WWE champion possibly in the mix during the Triple H vs. Brock Lesnar match. The only one I could think of is Batista. But I know Batista met with Triple H at NXT a few weeks back. He was there filming some documentaries for WWE Home Video. He might have a possible role at WrestleMania. We'll have to find out. Hopefully he does. I'd like to see Batista back. His best work in the WWE came when he was a heel, right before he left. He was fantastic. Then also we have CM Punk and The Undertaker. The other thing that was on everybody's mouth this morning. CM Punk crossed the line. CM Punk is a dastardly heel. I fucking hate CM Punk. This went too far. They exploited the death of Paul Barrett. Everyone who complained about what CM Punk did last night, shut your mouth. It was great TV. I guarantee every one of you, Paul Barrett would have been proud of what happened last night. Paul Barrett had nothing but high regards for CM Punk before he passed away. CM Punk, as a person, not on screen, as a person in real life, would never do anything to disrespect Paul Barrett's legacy, would never do anything to disrespect another human being, and especially The Undertaker and Paul Barrett's family. What you have to realize is that it's a show. What CM Punk did last night could have been avoided. Yes, it could have been avoided. WWE should have not taken that road. I've been saying it for a couple weeks now. The way you should have booked this match is to book CM Punk as simply the best in the world. Make him a legitimate threat to The Undertaker's streak. But no, they went the route of playing the part of Paul Bearer and having his death play a role in this angle. That's the easy way out. That shows the WWE is cowardly, number one, and they have no sense of direction, number two. But what CM Punk did last night made him an absolute villain. He is the biggest villain you will ever see in recent memory, in the modern era. The Undertaker stood no chance. The Undertaker laid there and took a beating from CM Punk. Alright? The Undertaker was in the ring cutting a promo. All of a sudden you got druids coming down from the back with torches lined up on both sides of the ramp. Right? Then you hear this eerie music, this church-like music, and the spotlight hits the top of the ramp. Paul Bearer, played by Paul Heyman, stood at the top of the ramp with the urn in his hand, and you heard a sound clip from the Titantron of Paul Bearer's signature catchphrase, "Oh yes." Undertaker was so pissed, ran up the aisle, and was attacked by CM Punk from behind because CM Punk was actually dressed as one of the druids. He was dressed as one of the druids, beat the shit out of the Undertaker with the urn, and left him lying on the ramp. Now, what CM Punk did afterwards is what's got everyone talking. He took the urn, opened the urn, and dumped its remains on the Undertaker, which looked like, it didn't look like ash. It didn't look like the color of ash. It looked like sand on the beach. I don't know what was in the urn, but he dumped the remains on the Undertaker, and then started punching the Undertaker some more, beating the shit out of him. CM Punk scooped up the remains off the ground and started rubbing it all over his chest and on his face in a warlike fashion. It's going to be a war at WrestleMania. CM Punk is playing mind games with The Undertaker. Now, like I said, they could have went a different route. I didn't want Paul Bearer's death to play such a vital role in this storyline. But The Undertaker storylines they don't need all this theatrics. Look at the last 4 years with Triple H and Shawn Michaels. Perfect storytelling. You'll never see anything like it ever. You know? This could have been better. You got the best wrestler in the world right now in CM Punk facing The Undertaker 20-0 at WrestleMania. They could have went about it a little bit better, but I'm still excited for the match. Did I find it offensive last night? No. I absolutely loved it. I actually sat on my couch right here laughing because it was so great. I was shocked they did it. But it's the easy way out. And Paul Bearer's sons, I understand, they didn't like the angle. They gave their blessings to WWE Creative to do whatever they want with their father's name and his legacy. WWE actually went a little bit too far, I agree, but I didn't find it offensive. Paul Bearer's sons took to Facebook and Twitter last night saying that they gave their blessings to WWE Creative, but what they seen on TV last night, they had absolutely no words for. Listen, I understand, but it was all done for the sake of storytelling. Mind games by CM Punk against The Undertaker. And like I said, Paul Bearer had nothing but high praise for CM Punk before he passed away in an interview I read. The Undertaker considers him one of the guys. Okay? There's a reason why The Undertaker's fighting Punk at WrestleMania. He chose Punk to be his opponent at WrestleMania. I guarantee you Paul Bearer would have been all for this angle. Paul Bearer would have been in this angle himself. He would have been physically involved in this angle if he was around. If he was still managing The Undertaker. Don't be offended by it. I wasn't. They could have went a different route. That's true. But that's WWE Creative for you. You know, they are to blame because they're lazy and they're uninspired and they wanted to take the easy route, the easy route for this angle. But what's done is done. It's going to be a great match regardless. And what happened, the only thing that I didn't like is that what CM Punk did last night, his actions pretty much sealed his fate at WrestleMania. Punk pouring the ashes of his dead father on The Undertaker, you're not going to have Punk win now. You're not going to have The Undertaker lose after he just got his ass kicked by CM Punk and had ashes poured all over him, closing Monday Night Raw last night. Too predictable. The match is sealed. I gave you reasons why Punk should win. Do I think Punk is going to win? No. Undertaker's going to be 21-0. I know this. I'm not an idiot. And that was it. Nothing else really happened last night. The Shield and Sheamus, Big Show, and Randy Orton got involved. Expect the Randy Orton heel turn at WrestleMania. Shield said they're going to win. You got Dolph Ziggler and Big E Langston. There was a nice interaction between Langston and Kane last night. Broke a chokeslam. Destroyed him with his finishing move. I don't know what his finishing move is called, but I love it. I love watching it. He did the same thing to Daniel Bryan. Alberto Del Rio versus Jack Swagger. Yeah, they had an interaction last night. I'm losing interest in the angle very quickly. I hope it's a quick and painless match. In fact, if I had my choice, I would have Dolph Ziggler walk out with 2 belts on Sunday. I'd have him win the Tag Team Championships, break up Team Hell No, and then I'd have him cash in against Alberto Del Rio and Jack Swagger, or one or the other, whoever wins that match. I don't know. And then what else happened last night? Mark Henry and Ryback got into it. There's a no touch clause or no contact clause between the two. I don't give a shit. You know, there's reports about Mark Henry and Ryback having really bad house show matches during the Road to WrestleMania tour. WWE Creative is worried. There's nothing to worry about. It's gonna be quick and painless. Ryback's gonna get his WrestleMania moment. It'll be over before you know it. And then the Miz and Wade Barrett, they're delegated to pre-show. That's not even going to be on the main card. IC title's not going to be defended at WrestleMania again. And you had the Miz a couple years back fight John Cena in the main event at WrestleMania along with The Rock as a special guest referee. Or whatever, an ambassador, whatever the fuck he was. And now the Miz is on the pre-show, not even on the WrestleMania card. That's what happens when you give the Miz a stale babyface character to WWE. He's not even on the fucking card. You got to turn him heel again right away because it ain't working. Anyway, guys, that's your Monday Night Raw review. I just covered all the bases, all the big important stuff that happened last night. WrestleMania is this Sunday. I'm excited, even though the Road to WrestleMania sucked. If you guys missed my predictions, check them out. Click on the links in the description or click on the annotations in the beginning of this video. If you enjoyed the video, as usual, show your support. You guys know what to do. Hit that like button. If you're a newcomer to my channel, subscribe. I'm out. Look for my commentary on Thursday. It's going to be personal about my grandpa and what I'm going to be doing this weekend. It's going to kind of update you guys why I'm not going to be around this weekend. So look forward to that. I'm out, guys. I will talk to you all later. Have a good night. Take care.